Hello, welcome to another episode of the Pianoforte Podcast. I'm your co-host Felicia, and I'm joined by my co-host Audrey. Hi, Audrey.
Hello. It's another episode that is just the two of us. We can
Yes.
make it if we try. Oh, lol.
Jukebox Audrey is back in business.
Yeah, even though I'm very beat actually. I'm very dead. At the moment it's just
Busy.
a lot of stuff going on. It's not particularly busy. It's just a lot. So, yeah.
All right.
But I'm in a nice room. I can enjoy my time, I think, I hope. Well,
That is a really nice room.
yeah, right. This is one of my teaching room. So, yeah, I snuck in the
Yeah.
weekend. No, I'm allowed to use it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for today's episode, we're gonna do a little game. And I mean, probably people have seen it online because it's everywhere. Everybody does this game. It's two truths and a lie. Truths. I cannot pronounce that word.
Truths.
Truths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truths.
Truths. It sounds like I
Yeah.
want to say troops, which is a whole different word. It
Two
reminds me
troops
of
and one lie? No thanks.
It reminds me of resolution revolution.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
both from Hamilton. That habit of mispronouncing words are both from Hamilton. I do blame Lin-Manuel
Alright.
Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Two truths and a lie. We shall see who is a better liar or who knows the other one better. Should we go like 1-1-1-1?
Yes, I think we should just alternate one each.
Okay. And then we just see afterwards how the time goes because we don't know how many rounds
Yeah,
we
don't
would get
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, first round. How do we do this? who goes
Audrey, do you want to
first?
just start this?
Me?
Yeah?
Me, I start. Okay. I'll start easy.
Okay.
I don't know that if this is particularly easy or not. By the way, I have a cheat code for myself. Like, I cannot remember all the truths and the lies that I've said. So, there's a cheat code. I think you also might have a cheat code, right? On your computer.
Cheat code as in I wrote everything out on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it on my computer, but yeah, that.
Yeah.
So, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Chopin and Liszt were friends. Mozart and Haydn were also friends. And then Steve Reich and Philip Glass were actually also friends since their days in Juilliard together. Who are
Hang on
the
a
not friends?
By friends, do you mean like they were acquaintances? They've spoken
were-
before, or
they're
they actually get along?
They get along. They're not just like, I know your name kind of person. So they're not just acquaintances. It's not just like, oh, I know your
man.
name is
This is
Mozart.
tough.
But like, I'm actually going to your house and drink a cup of tea and enjoy improvisation time with you or something.
This is surprisingly tough for the first question.
Oh, you don't know any of these?
No, I do not.
I thought you
I know
might
that
know.
Mozart and Haydn, they were contemporaries, and that Mozart had taken. No, wait. Huh.
Oh, maybe I have.
just-
Maybe I did start on a harder one. I'm sorry then. No, it's
No,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine. Just
It's
throw
a
me straight in the
discussion.
deep end. It's
So
fine.
it's a discussion starter, you know? Who are friends
Liszt and
who are
Chopin,
not.
they knew each other because Liszt has performed Chopin's works recitals,
See,
concerts.
you know stuff about them, so you can guess who knows each other, like who are
The
friends with each
third.
other. Philip Glass and Steve Reich. They were both friends from Juilliard time. That's my statement. Is it a truth or a lie?
Huh. Oh man. I'm just going to go with B as the wrong one.
You're
Although this is
wrong.
very stupid guess.
You're
I probably
wrong.
should guess C instead, but
Mozart
it's C,
and
right?
Haydn were actual friends. They
Okay.
I think they used to
Did
actually
Mozart use...
Huh?
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 No, I was just going to ask if Mozart had learned from Haydn
Not
at some point in time.
particularly,
No,
but
not
they
really,
used
right?
to do some improvisations together. That was I also threw that in, right? The fun
Okay.
fact, like they used to do some improvisations together. They
Right.
they went to each other's house and be like, "Yo, wanna play some stuff?"
Okay,
And
I'm going to guess that C... Sorry, you haven't finished your sentence yet, right?
so yeah, I mean, basically, a lot of people maybe not associate classical music with improvisation, but actually, there's a lot of improvisation in
That
classical
was
music.
a lot.
That was
Yeah.
just the thing is right now, like our classical music studies are very based on reading the scriptures,
Mm-hmm.
what have been provided throughout the decades, years, whatnot. We could have discussed this with Robert. Oh.
That's true. Let's shove this away from next time.
Is this episode airing before Robert's episode?
It is. It should be out before Robert's episode. So, anyway,
Spoiler!
moving on.
We did not film this in the
It's not chronological.
yeah, the filming and
We're
the
doing this
uploading
out of
is
convenience.
true. But yeah, Steve Reich and Glass are
Philip
not
Glass.
friends.
They're not friends as in they never met, or...
They kind of have like a disagreement.
Ah.
They're not like they don't really like each other kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But they both did graduate from Juilliard.
I see, okay.
Which
I see.
for those who don't know, I think a lot of our listeners are musicians anyway, but for those non-musicians out there, Juilliard is American music university that is known for quite like classical slash musical, like classical music and
Mhm.
musical. I don't really hear a lot of like popular music as much as Berkeley.
No,
Like-
they're much more staunched in
Yeah.
classical traditions, I think.
Yeah, Juilliard is a lot more like classical tradition. It's in America. I don't know which state. Sorry. But that is the
My
first
geography
one.
is not that good either, but yes. Okay, so I got it wrong. Okay.
Oh, are we
By the way-
taking scores?
Nah, let's not. Do
Nah.
you want to?
I mean, I could keep track on it. I could just write.
Okay.
Um
Before I actually start, I have to say mine is a lot of just personal statements, so it's not about like I
Oh.
didn't do my research and things like that. So let's see how
That's
it goes.
fine. It's fine. I did mine. You know what? How I did the first one? It's just like
How?
I typed on Google, who are composers that were friends with each other, and then who are composers who are not friends with each other. So I got that in like 2 minutes with the help of Reddit, Google,
Uh-huh.
Quora,
Yeah.
all the good stuff. Lol.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, now your turn.
Okay. So, okay. You know, I have visited some music museums before. So this is about that. So I have visited the Piano Museum in Xiamen, China. I have visited the Singapore Music Box Museum. And the third statement is I have visited the House of Music in Penang, also another museum.
Oh, I don't know actually any of the Asian ones. I've only known the European ones that you've mentioned.
That's why I avoided those.
Good. In Xiamen, Penang, and Singapore.
Singapore.
The thing is, Xiamen is the furthest away, but I have a feeling that you went there. Don't give me any clue.
My lips are just going to be zipped.
And also, I don't know, like, Singapore is not a big country, right? Like, it's kind of just around the corner.
It's small.
But, yeah. But I do also have a feeling that, like, for some reason, people don't explore their own country as much as when they travel outside of their countries.
I think it's true as well.
Right?
Now I'm going to zip my mouth. Just contradicted my previous statement.
I'm quite a good detective. No, but and Penang is like in Malaysia, so it's not that far away actually. Can you repeat again the name of the museums
The
in
three
each
museums?
city?
So in Xiamen is a piano museum.
Uh-huh.
In Singapore is the Music Box Museum.
Uh-huh.
And in Penang it's House of Music.
You went to Penang. Penang, I feel like. So it's wait. Hold on a sec. I'm leaning towards the Singapore one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lie. You have not been there.
So that's your answer?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Oh, which one?
I have been to Penang, but I haven't been to the museum. House of Music, I haven't been there.
So the one
So
that
I-
I thought like obviously you've been to Penang was actually
Yeah, I have
So
been to Penang.
Oh no, but I was like obviously you've been to the museum in Penang. So I was
Nuh-uh.
100% wrong on that one. It's okay. It's okay. So
Yeah.
0 on 0
Yeah.
for round 1. Not bad.
Mhm.
We don't know each other that well. Or more like I don't know you that well, but you don't know your composers that well.
Oh, dang. I don't know which is worse.
Neither. I mean, actually, it's a bit worse on my side because that means I don't know my friend well. Because like Mozart and Haydn they have died years ago, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
if they're friends or not at this time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter anymore. Okay, now I will go with the second round with the personal one. So it's all related to you should know this. I think you should know this because I think I've mentioned at least once or twice. First statement. I've always wanted to have a pedal board. Like those that guitarists and bassists have.
Mm-hmm.
Second statement, Hammond is my favorite keyboard instruments, like that has the keyboards on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is that I'm better on the bass rather than drums, even though I learned both equally the same amount of time from friends, not from actual teachers.
This is really tough.
No, you should know
Wait,
this.
so the first one is
Pedal board?
the first one is pedal board, second one is Hammond,
Yeah.
and the third one is you play better bass than drums.
Yeah. You should know this. You should definitely know this.
I am going to say that number 2 is a lie.
Correct!
Yeah. That was nerve-wracking. I'm like, what if I don't
Why?
actually know you very well?
Why?
I don't think you've ever mentioned Hammond.
I
Like
like
in all our conversations,
Hammond.
I haven't heard. Yeah, but I haven't heard that kind of like, you gushing about Hammond the way you gush about grooves.
Yeah. No, but I also don't gush about keyboard instruments in general.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And when I
That's
do,
true.
it's usually piano. I still prefer acoustic piano
The
the
piano
best.
sound.
Hands.
Yeah.
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 I'm still a piano girl. I'm not a keyboard much of it. And yes, I am better at bass than drums. I'm very sorry to my friend slash mentor, Niklas. He was a good teacher. I'm just a bad student. And the bass, it's kind of easier because it's like guitar. I have played guitar before, and it's basically like guitar just with 4 strings, and you play one note at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
not much to that. But I have always wanted a pedal board. I am still thinking like, I might get it sometime if I. Yeah, pedal board, because I have heard like pedal board, like recorded piano, and then the mic or run through a pedal board. Sounds pretty awesome. Like distorted piano sounds pretty awesome actually. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that. You got 1 point. Jesus, I'm running
Yay.
behind. Oh no. Nah, it's not a competition.
Nah, it's not. You have to wait until the next question the next 3 statements before you have to keep score again. Okay, so this one I think you probably will know anyway. But anyway, I've been involved in a few ensembles before. So I have sung in a choir, I have played in a guitar ensemble, and I have played in a string orchestra.
The second one is the lie. I mean, you did the class.
Ding, ding, correct.
You did the class in a group class, but it was not an ensemble, I think. You
It
mentioned
wasn't
this.
an ensemble.
You also have mentioned the other 2 on the podcast,
Yeah.
so I know. Because
Yeah, no, because the thing is, my high school, there was a co-curricular activity that is a guitar ensemble, but I didn't join it.
you
because I
did,
couldn't make it
but
for the
you did
practice
the
schedules.
string ensemble.
The string orchestra was an outside thing. So it
Ah.
wasn't with the school, it was with the music school.
But the choir one, I was like 100% sure that it was the truth because we talked about this
Yes.
many times.
Yes, we did.
Good. 1
Okay.
each.
Awesome.
It doesn't feel as bad now. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my nose. Okay, I'm looking. I have 2 cheat sheets because
You have 2?
it got separated. Because in
Oh.
the beginning we were planning to have a less list, and then I
so
was
you,
like,
okay.
yeah, I was just like frantically be like, I cannot find the old file. Now I'm trying to look for the old file. Jesus. I'm not as good vorbereitet. What is vorbereitet in
Prepared.
prepared? Yeah.
Preparation.
I've been more eingedeutscht that I know than I knew. Anyway, the next one. Another personal statement. So not trivia based. I have 4 original songs that are available online, like on streaming platforms and etc. 4 original songs. And then my first piece in German that I've ever sung was Lobgesang by Mendelssohn. Third statement is I have no band projects in Indonesia. You should know this.
I'm going to go with the third one.
That
I'm
one.
going to say that one's a lie.
So you think I have a personal band in like a personal project band in Indonesia?
Oh, wait. Your third one was you have a band or you don't have a band again?
I have no band in Indonesia.
Okay.
The statement
Hang
is I
on.
have no band. Do you think that's truth or a lie?
No, I think that's a truth. What's the first? Okay, first statement was you have released 4.
4 original songs, which are like written by me, not like I played on somebody else's song.
So does that mean like collaboration, like you work with someone?
If I wrote that, I count that as an original song. But if I collaborated with someone, but they wrote the entire song, I just played on it, like just give an input on the arrangement. No, I don't count that as my original song.
And the second one was the first German
The
song
first German
that you have
song
sung.
was Lobgesang by Mendelssohn.
Oh. I feel like you have sung Lobgesang before.
Yeah, that is true. I would give you that. But is it my first piece in German or not?
Well, I'm gonna say, And then you work with Britta on the EP Bring Back Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 4 songs.
Mm-hmm.
And you did a lot of the writing part for it. So I'm going to say the second statement is a lie.
The second statement is the truth.
Oh no.
It was my first song that I sung in German.
Okay.
The first one is a lie.
How many songs do you have?
5.
Can you tell me which are the 5? I feel like missing one of
So-
them or something.
Better, I wrote better. Britta did the melody and vocal, but I wrote like a huge entire part of it. I wrote the music like entirely. I came to Britta with a finished song. Awakening, which also with Britta. I mean the 4 songs were all with Britta. Anyway, I wrote them originally by me. Like this song it came from my brain and then I sent it to Britta. Same as Bring Back Christmas and By the Angels, one of the Christmas song. The first song in the Christmas album, the first tune, Greater Love, is originally by Britta. She wrote it and then she asked me like, can we do this? Sure.
Oh.
So I didn't count that as my original song because I worked on it. I did the arrangement at some point, but it was not my original baby. Anyway, and then Rejoice is also not my original baby because we took like from Rejoice, Rejoice, Rejoice. Yeah, that one.
Where is it actually from, actually?
Messiah. Handel,
Handel?
I think.
Handel?
I kind of forgot actually.
Oh, okay.
Embarrassingly.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah. And the 5th song that is original, actually, it's on SoundCloud. I have a SoundCloud. I have a couple SoundCloud songs, actually. So it's not 5. It's like 6 or 7. I have a couple SoundCloud songs. That's why I said, like, it's available online on wherever you listen to music. SoundCloud is one of them.
Right. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
But that's kind of tricky. I did trick you. But you should have known that I sung Mendelssohn. Okay, anyway. It's not important. Your turn again. Round 3 for Felicia.
Okay, this one, you might not know because I don't really talk about my concert experiences very often with you.
Great.
I had no idea what kind of statements I could do because I think I'm quite a boring person. So anyway, I have listened to Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1 in a concert. I have listened to Brahms' Symphony No. 3 in a concert. And the third statement is I have listened to Stravinsky's Rite of Spring in a concert.
Oh, Rite of Spring that would be epic to listen to in a concert. I think the Brahms one, was it in Germany? I think we was it not? We went there together. What was the first one? Sorry.
First one is Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto.
That definitely we didn't
Number 1.
watch together because we've never watched Piano Concerto together. I'm not a huge fan of Piano Concerto anyway. But you might be.
But this is things that I have listened to, so we might not have listened to them together.
Yeah, I know. I know that you like Rite of Spring, but for some reason I felt like you have not watched it live. But I could be totally wrong. Piano Concerto, Brahms, or Rite of Spring. I picked Rite of Spring. I'm still leaning to Rite of Spring.
So that's your answer?
Yeah.
I have actually watched Rite of Spring before.
Oh. Which one you have?
I haven't listened Brahms Symphony No. 3. I haven't listened to that. I listened to No. 4.
The thing is I lost track on what we saw together and whatnot.
I don't think we saw a Brahms together because the
Maybe,
Brahms that
maybe
I
not.
went to listen to was at the Musikhochschule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to Musikhochschule for a concert. I did. I watched my friend's piano
I was there.
Abend, like a concert.
Was I there? I think I was there
No,
with
you were
once.
not. I don't think
For
you
your-
were.
For your friend's piano something. I don't remember what your friend played though.
I don't think you were there. I've been
Okay.
to
Then maybe I
my
was thinking of
other
someone else.
friend's composition Abschlusskonzert, so like her final exam. And then both of them are Indonesian friends, by the way. I've been to Musikhochschule to watch Gershwin, Rhapsody in Blue.
Oh,
And no, wrong. Not Rhapsody
were
in
you
Blue.
not?
The piano.
The piano?
What was it? Is it Rhapsody in Blue that has a piano solo?
Rhapsody in Blue does
Have a
It-
piano solo, right? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It was Rhapsody in Blue, with also an Indonesian friend.
Aha, okay.
So the Musikhochschule is just the Indonesian gang.
Yeah, okay, fun fact though, Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 1, that was the first concert I've ever watched.
In Germany?
I think I was like, no, in Singapore.
Oh.
Like, just first ever, like, symphonic concert I've ever watched. I was like 13 years old
Oh, cute. All right.
for a school assignment.
Okay. I didn't get a point, but you also did not. So
We're quite evenly matched so far.
It shows how bad we know each other, or more like we got mixed between stuff because we feel like, I feel like I've heard about that, but like I don't know if it's, probably just we share each other like too many information. There's no plural.
Information, yeah. Nah.
English lesson in the morning. Yeah, we just sent each other like so many information, and then it just got tangled up. Everything just mashed into
Yeah.
like a giant
And then we
goo
start
ball.
creating like false truths in our
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, right. That's probably our case.
That's epic.
Inconvenient. All right. Talking
Okay,
about like
back to you.
talking about
Yeah?
first concert. I do have a two truths and a lie that relates to that.
Oh, okay.
So, the first one is Snarky Puppy was the first artist I ever seen in Germany when I was in Germany. The second one is I have slept in music lessons, plural. Third one is I have taken lessons in at least one instrument in each instrument family or category.
Huh.
Lesson includes like informal lessons. So from friends,
Yeah, I
I count that
figured.
as lessons as well.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. What's your second statement again?
I have slept in
Music lessons.
music lessons.
Only the ones from Germany or like
My
generally
entire
across
life.
board?
Across board.
Do you sleep in class?
Huh? When I was a normal student?
I don't know. We never talked much about that.
Okay, I give you a
Um,
spoiler. I have slept in class at school. That was like
Okay.
1 day, 2 days before I was diagnosed with dengue fever.
Oh,
So I was already feeling
that's
really
excused.
sick, and I was like, but like my sickness always starts with just like being super tired. So I slept in class. I have slept in class also in when we do tests and we are not allowed to like hand it in beforehand. Then I will fall asleep.
So you just finish your test and you just sleep.
Yeah. At school. But now the question
That's
is,
nice.
was it music lessons? Was it music tests?
Huh. Oh man, this is tough. And the third one is you have played an instrument in every single family.
In every single music instrument family, yes.
I know you played winds, keys, naturally, strings, yes. Question is, do you play any brass instruments?
I am not answering to that because then you would know either yes or no. I mean, I have
I feel like
taken
I'm waffling between the second and third statements.
the second. Okay, so you're for so sure that Snarky Puppy was my first concert in Germany?
I think you were at the Snarky Puppy concert. I'm just not so sure if that's the first.
Okay.
But I think you have... Were you there already?
I was
I think
there
you
already.
were. I'm going to assume you were. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that it's...
But was it my first though? Because it's like March and I arrived here in January. No, it was like April or May actually. I was here.
Yeah.
I watched Snarky Puppy. You're half right about that. Just is it my first one or not?
You know what? I'm going to go with number 2.
That I have. You think I have not
because
slept in?
the Audrey... Because the Audrey in my head is someone who is studious. And wouldn't sleep in class.
I did though. I didn't sleep in the classes. back in Indonesia, I slept in some classes. So you
anyway,
sure you lock in your answer?
I have locked in my answer, so...
So you think I've slept in class, but just not music classes?
Yes.
I have slept in music classes.
Uh-huh.
How is that possible? I don't know.
How is what possible?
I remember clearly one of them is electone class. I just closed my eyes while I was playing. And then I opened my eyes again. I forgot everything that
And
I've
class
done.
was over?
No, I forgot everything that I've done. I don't remember my my teacher was like I didn't remember like if she said something or not or what not, and I just like and she's like, why did you stop? I don't know. And my teacher was just like, if you didn't stop, like you have not made a single mistake except that stop. Like there was not a single mistake so far except that stop.
When you fell asleep.
Yeah. And also I'm opening up my card, but online class during the pandemic in university,
Oh.
I have fallen asleep.
Right. Because you don't have to turn on your camera.
Yeah. I have
You
fallen.
can just mute yourself so you don't snore either.
Yep. And then I woke up be like, what are they talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
For a moment I thought you were going to say you woke up and the class has ended. But
No, I have never gotten that bad. Usually I would kind of like slightly be like, what? Yeah, frazzled.
I see.
What was the other statement that you were? Oh, Snarky Puppy was my first concert in Germany. And then the other one is I have not taken all family instruments actually.
Brass instruments you haven't
I
tried?
haven't. Not
Okay,
even for
yeah.
fun. Not even like I ask somebody to teach me. Because percussion we have had mallets.
Yes, yeah.
Piano,
You
obviously.
play the cello.
I played the
You've
cello.
played the clarinet. You've tried the saxophone, I think.
I just tried to blow it. I didn't take a lesson, but I also learned flute.
Clarinet? Oh, flute. Okay.
Claflute. And also, yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I've never taken harp instrument as well, like string.
But I mean, we count it as string.
Yeah, but you count it as string, right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Another round that we didn't get.
Yeah.
Your turn again.
Okay. On the topic of sleeping and dozing off. So, in Germany, I did go to quite a few concerts when I was in Germany and around. Yeah.
Which
And,
concerts have you
I have
slept
this
on?
a lot. Basically, the moment the slow movement hits, if I don't fall asleep, I doze. I just fall in a daze.
Me too. No embarrassment.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's terrible.
people
I'm just trying to figure like, what do people listen to?
probably
Okay,
we
yeah,
should
anyway.
talk to Robert again about this. Like, how do you
Oh,
avoid
yes.
sleeping? Slow movements.
Like, what do you listen to? What do you focus on? There's so many things happening, right?
Anyway.
Okay, so my statement, number one, I have like dozed off or fallen in the days while listening to Symphonie Fantastique. The second one is
Ooh.
Brahms Symphony Number 4, and the third one is Schumann's Cello Concerto.
Oh.
I'll just let you know first. I have watched all 3 concerts.
I guess Symphonie Fantastique. I think Symphonie Fantastique was with me. Was in Freiburg, was it not?
No. I watched it in Netherlands
Then what did we watch?
with my sister.
I was pretty sure we watched
We-
Symphonie Fantastique.
We watched I can't remember. It was either a Shostakovich or a Mahler.
We did Mahler.
Probably Mahler, right?
We did
Was
Mahler.
it number 2, Resurrection?
I forgot which one, but we did Mahler
Yeah, anyway.
for sure. But we've been to like multiple concerts together, so yeah. Which one have you
So what do you think?
actually not fallen asleep then? Because you put the statement
That's the
as you
question.
have, right? Your statement was
Yeah,
that you
that's-
have fallen asleep on those 3.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Symphonie Fantastique, Cello Concerto, or Brahms Symphony Number 4.
Correct. So?
I feel like you have fallen asleep on the Cello Concerto. Now either
Because you would?
because I went and I'm just like, I would put you in my body. Probably we're the same.
Yeah.
Between the other 2, Symphonie Fantastique or Brahms. The thing is, I feel like probably Brahms you did not fall asleep. For me, if I have a concert that I did not dozed off or dozed off,
Those stuff or fallen into a daze.
yeah, that either that or like if I didn't fallen asleep, if I haven't fallen asleep in a concert, that would be more memorable for me actually. Like I would be like, ha, I didn't fall asleep. So proud. I did not fall asleep on the Gershwin, for example. because I love Gershwin anyway. Yeah, I'm leaning toward Brahms.
Have you locked in your
Yeah.
answer? You're wrong.
Is it the Symphonie Fantastique?
Yes.
Yeah, I was debating between two because Symphonie Fantastique is also really great, but could also be
Yeah,
overwhelming.
no,
The thing probably
it is overwhelming.
yeah, probably for me the reason that I would fall asleep is just because I closed my eyes and I was trying to focus on like different stuff, and then I slowly even though
Everything just starts melding together.
yeah. That's why I was like
I
probably
mean, there's so much things happening.
yeah.
So many things happening. Yeah, the thing is, Symphony Fantastic was actually the first concert where I was actually awake from front to end. And it's
Wow.
because, I mean,
See,
for
when you're awake, it's like an achievement. It's just like
this is so bad. But yeah, anyway, for Symphony Fantastic and Brahms Symphony Number 4, they were actually both my set pieces of work during A levels music. So I actually did know the scores, but I think Symphony Fantastic, that one stuck out a bit more because like all the programmatic elements in there were a bit more memorable. Like Brahms Symphony Number 4 was really nice as well. But I think it was also the setting, like that one I watched at Musikhochschule Freiburg, and you know they had like those like lecture chairs and everything.
oh yeah.
Was it lecture chairs? I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
it's
the
like
room
the
felt a
concert
bit
hall
more
has
stiff.
a yeah.
So I couldn't really concentrate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I guess that.
I was a bit too, I guess, aware of my surroundings, so I
Uh.
couldn't really properly focus on the music.
Right. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Should we do a couple of like just like fire rounds without a lot of explanations? How
Okay.
many rounds have we gone so
Okay,
far? 4?
I think for
Okay.
yeah, 4.
Okay. 5th round. I'm back with the composers.
Oh man, I don't have
'Kay.
any interesting ones. Okay.
So this one's is like who are not friends. First of all, Brahms and Liszt are not good friends. Second, Beethoven and Brahms. Third, Debussy and Ravel. Who are not friends. So my statement are
Fire
those
round, I'm gonna say B.
good. Correct. They are actually mentors and mentee.
Yay!
The rest they
Oh,
have
I didn't even know that. But okay, cool.
the rest they have a little even they have beef with each other. That's it's fire round. Good. Fish is 2 leading the scoreboard now.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I first learned about my first statement is I first learned about Astor Piazzolla from playing his pieces. Second statement, I first learned about Poulenc from learning his pieces. And third is I first learned about Joseph Lana from playing his
So
piece.
basically which one that you know before learning his piece?
That would be the lie, correct.
Yeah, okay. Which one? Piazzolla, second one
Okay, so
is
Poulenc,
Poulenc.
I hope I put Poulenc. How do you pronounce
Poulenc.
his name?
Poulenc. I don't know.
Okay.
French people
Yeah,
fact check
and the
us.
third one,
I'm
and the third
quoting
one is I
something.
guess the third one. Okay, he's I think German or Austrian, so probably Josef Lana.
Lana. Okay. I feel like Piazzolla is the most famous of the 3. So you've heard of Piazzolla before playing?
Poulenc is pretty famous as well.
I
Those two are more famous.
I would lock in Piazzolla.
Okay. Nope.
Ah, damn it.
Poulenc. I've never played a Poulenc.
Oh, you've never played a Poulenc? Okay. I thought
I know what my classmates did when we were doing music in high school.
So I've also
Yeah.
never played any of those 3. I'm
I
not
played
very
Piazzolla because it was an
classical.
exam piece.
Huh?
Lana because I was looking for a waltz for my student and he
Ah,
wrote a
so-
lot of waltzes.
I've never played of
Okay.
those. I've never played those.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, back to you.
Back to me. Back
This
to
is
me.
fun.
Quick rounds. Okay. Another quick one. I enjoy rock and metal music more or less only when it's live. Second, I like ska a lot as well. Third one, I don't like Schlager.
Wait, first is you like rock.
Rock slash or metal, like more or less only when it's live.
Second is you like ska.
Ska.
And the third one is... What's the third one again?
I don't.
Oh, you don't like
I
Schlager.
don't like Schlager. Schlager is like the pop in Germany.
Yeah. I'm going to say the first is a lie.
Actually, it is true. I don't really like listening to recording
Really?
stuff. Just live. Like I don't really. Even if somebody showed me like a cool song, I would be like, yeah, it's cool, but I would not enjoy it as much. The live is where it's at
Okay.
for me. Like the headbanging moment.
The energy, right? The
Yeah,
head
yeah,
banging,
yeah. The heat and probably the rave.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like Schlager. I don't really like ska, almost at all as well. So that was the lie.
Mhm.
I don't like ska.
Yeah. It was either one or two, because I assume you didn't like Schlager either.
Yeah, you know me about that. It's pretty obvious, that one. Okay, you go.
Yeah. Okay, musicals. So I've watched a few musicals. So which one? Okay, so first statement, I have watched Wicked. Second statement, I have watched Aladdin. Third statement, I have watched Tarzan.
You have watched Tarzan. I
Musicals,
know about
musicals.
that. Wicked, I also feel like you have watched. So I'm going with Aladdin.
Yeah, correct.
Yay! I'm evening out.
I forgot I mentioned about those to you. Yeah, you did. Okay, you are.
Okay, also about musicals. Oh wow, this is a fire round. Whoa. Okay. Also, I also have something about musicals, but it's more like a fun fact base
Okay.
and not my personal experience. Chicago is the longest running Broadway musical. Chicago is the longest running. Lion King is directed by a woman on Broadway. The Producers is a musical that currently have the most Tony Awards wins. Not only nomination, but wins. The Producers. So, like, comedy stuff.
I'm gonna say number one's a lie. I have no idea, my gosh.
It is. Chicago is
Okay.
not the longest running on Broadway. Currently, it's
What is
Phantom
the
of the
longest
Opera.
running?
Phantom of the Opera.
Of course, it would be that. Okay, I feel like I've redeemed myself
You
somewhat.
redeemed yourself. Ah, Jesus.
Okay, this is not music related. It's just about me that I think you might not know. So I have taken conversational French lessons, I have taken conversational Malay lessons, and I have taken conversational Italian lessons. Which one's a lie?
The Malay is right. Because we did that together. Either French or Italian. I feel like you've probably taken Italian and not French. Wait. I'm trying to look into your eyes.
face. You're like, I should do this. No, I can't see you either.
Either French or
Wait, okay, now I can
Italian.
see you.
Either French or Italian. Italian? French? No, I'm switching. You have not taken Italian. That's it.
So Italian's the lie, right?
Mhm.
You're correct.
Yes!
I have taken conversational Malay aside from you. I've also we had
Oh, you
like-
you meant
yeah, in school I actually did. We had I think one term of conversational Malay class.
I mean, yeah.
I think
I thought Malay because no, I now I feel stupid, but it's okay. Yeah.
no.
No, but I did like feel like she must know stuff about Malay, so like conversational, but like I mean,
I live
I'm
in
not. I
Singapore.
did not speak Malay. I speak Indonesian, but same difference.
Okay, back to you.
Which one I have? How many rounds have we gone so far then? I
Should I
think
count?
I think
1,
we
2,
have
3,
three
4,
more.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 3 more.
Okay, yeah, we can just go through it also fast.
Okay.
First of all, I find it hard to listen and read at the same time. Like listen to music and read anything at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I find it harder. Second, I like to sleep when there's noises, some sort of noise. Any noise. Music, people talking, snore.
Mm-hmm.
Third, I can do vocal runs because with the help of my perfect pitch.
Oh man. Wait, sorry. What's your first statement?
The first statement is that I find it hard to read to read while listening to music.
I feel like a lot of people tend to have that trouble. What kind of music we talking about? Like with words,
any
without
music,
words?
any music.
Any music.
Like you could.
Remind me, what's the third statement?
Huh?
What's your third statement again?
My third statement, I also have to look it up because I just closed it. My third statement is that I can do vocal runs because with the help of my perfect pitch.
I'm going to say that that one's a lie. I think you can do vocal runs well even if you don't have perfect pitch.
Actually, you're somewhat wrong, but somewhat right.
Somewhat. Somewhat. Since when did we have a half answer here?
You chose the right option. You chose the right statement. But I cannot do vocal runs at all. Yeah, it doesn't help. My perfect pitch doesn't really help. My
One day, Audrey, one day.
my Stimmbänder is not as agile. What is Stimmbänder of English?
I have no idea. Vocal bands?
Vocal cords. Vocal cords. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So back to me again. This is gonna be a bit of a general one, so not really music. As a child, I used to watch Doraemon. As a child, I used to watch Power Rangers. And as a child, I used to watch Winx Club.
I watched
What does that
I
mean?
watched those three, but not on regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Does it mean that you've never watched any single episode of those, or like just like you're not an avid watcher of that one, like that one particular?
I feel like at some point I must have watched something. So I'm gonna say I am not like which one I am not an avid watcher of.
I feel like you've definitely watched Power Rangers.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. How? The thing is, if I look back again, like which one would make sense to just like eliminate that you've not watched, would also be Power Rangers, but also that I feel like you must have watched Power Rangers. You know what I mean?
What gives you the impression? What gives you the impression?
Because I watched Power Rangers.
But you also watched the other two.
Yeah. I'm not an
There's one
avid
of them
watcher
that I
of any
haven't
of
watched.
those.
Oh, I got hair in my mouth. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, I'm going with... You probably watched Doraemon. I feel very neutral about Doraemon. You probably have not... You're not an avid watcher of Power Rangers.
So that's your answer, right?
Yeah.
No, I did used to watch Power Rangers. I do remember some things from there. Don't ask me about specific episodes. I actually never properly watched Doraemon.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
But I know the theme song. Doraemon. I can't sing it to you, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. It's so jolly. I like that tune a lot.
I love it. I love that song. I love that theme song. Great.
Yeah, so like
Okay,
back to you.
All right, talking about
Yeah.
theme song and like composers. I have one fun fact trivia true lie that is about that.
Okay. Oof.
John Williams scored for more than 75 films. Do Hisaishi, the one that is from Studio Ghibli,
Yeah.
has scored
Yeah.
for more than 100 full-length films. I mean, he worked on a lot of Studio Ghibli stuff. But also including non-Studio Ghibli, is it more than 100? Is John Williams more than 75? Or less than 75? Anyway, the third one is Ruichi Sakamoto. Also has written more than 40 films. So John Williams more than 75, Zo Hisaishi more than 100, or Ruichi Sakamoto more than 40.
I'm going to say the first one's a lie.
You're wrong. John Williams.
Which one's a lie? Which one's a...
more than 75? Zo Hisaishi.
Yeah.
He did not. He has not written for more than 100, but close
How
to.
many he write for?
But close to. I mean, it just says close.
Like
to.
90 plus?
80 plus. 80.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I think like from his IMDb at least. Yes, I did my research. It's about 120, but including like games and like TV shows, not like films.
Okay.
So,
Right. Okay. Cool.
your turn.
Okay. This is a bit tricky for you because it's about Chinese instruments.
Ooh.
So, I have bought a Xun,
Mm.
I have bought a Nanguan,
Mm.
and I have bought a Bao. Just go with your gut feeling.
Yeah. Because I know none of them. I would go with the third.
You are correct.
Oh!
I
did
do not have that instrument.
I just had a feeling that like Nankon for sure you've mentioned.
Yeah, it's about which one I've mentioned before, right?
I think Shin you also have mentioned, but I don't remember if you have bought it or like you like it or like a song has
No, but I
that-
definitely haven't mentioned Bao to you.
Yeah. Okay. One more, right?
Yeah.
So, which of this like categories of musicians that I listen to quite a lot? First of all, pianists. Second, bassist. Third, drummers. But in popular music, I'm not counting classical. Pianist, bassist, or drummers.
Oh, wait, so
Popular music, I mean more like instrumental jazz fusion.
yeah. Oh, wait. So I need to wrap my head around. Wait, so your statement is saying that you listen to pianists and popular music, you pay attention to bassists and you pay attention to drummers.
No, but like
it?
I not pay attention, but like I play to a lot of pianists, like artists. As in like Spotify artists, those stuff.
Oh.
But I listen to a lot of pianists, or I listen to a lot of bassists, or I listen to a lot of drummers, like from Spotify and stuff.
Oof. You love your grooves.
I do, but I'm also a pianist, and I'm like a sucker for piano.
I'm going to say drums is the lie.
I don't listen to many drummers, but I listen to more drummers than pianists. So the lie is pianists. I don't actually listen to a lot of pianists.
Right. Okay.
I cannot make a full list of any of those three instruments.
Mhm.
It's kind of like I know for sure I don't have that many pianists. Because
Yeah.
off the bat, I cannot name more than 3.
Okay.
Whereas the other ones, I think I could.
Right.
Right. Anyway.
Okay. The last one
Mm-hmm.
is non-music related, just very general stuff about me that you might or might not know. So, first statement, I first went to New York when I was 15. Second statement, I first went to Thailand when I was 25. And third statement, I first went to Germany when I was 18.
You first went to Germany when you were 18. I think that was correct. That's supposed to be correct. New York when you were 15, visiting your sister probably. So I'm gonna go with Thailand at the age of 25. Thailand? Taiwan? Taiwan or Thailand? Thailand.
Thailand.
So Southeast Asia. So
Mhm.
I'm going with that with the age of 25.
You're correct.
I think I win.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, you do.
I don't
I apparently
count.
first went to Thailand when I was 2. So I don't remember anything from that trip.
So you've yeah, I was also thinking like she must have gone there earlier. But were the other ones correct? The observations? The 15 New York was to your sister and
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Germany I realized I made a mistake. But it's around then. I actually went when I was 17, but it's very close.
it's close enough.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that was a school trip.
Okay. Let's close off. Do you have song recommendations?
Why don't you go first today? I need to look this up.
Oh yeah, for ones that I know my song title and I know my artist name. It's
Yes.
Beihold. Beihold? Now I'm starting to
Beihold?
question myself as well. B B-E-I Deutsch. I'm spelling in Deutsch. B-E-I-H-O-L-D. B-E-I-H-O-L-D.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Alright.
was really popular for her single Groundhog Day, which was really popular around quarantine time. I'm not quite sure which quarantine part, 2020 or 2021, but she recently has a new single called Numb, Little Bug. It's quite groovy. I like my grooves. But I also just like, oh yeah, just put her random on Spotify and then like one of her older song, like from 2017, which is my actual recommendation, is called Calculated from 2017. Pretty bomb. I grooved through that. Yes.
Cool.
It doesn't have a strong bass or a strong drums though. It's just very, I don't know. It's, yeah.
Okay. My recommendation is a piece by Astor Piazzolla. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Piazzolla.
Yes.
Which one?
This piece is Concierto para Quinteto. So basically a concert for a quintet, right?
Quintet Concierto. Yeah.
Yeah, what is very fun that this is a single piece, but it really moves through different sections. And sometimes it's a bit abrupt. And it's very fun as a result.
I think that's kind of like, he does that sometimes. Not, maybe quite often.
Yeah.
Is it his thing to switch
felt-
like quite abruptly? Because I felt
mean,
like
usually has, yeah.
I felt like multiple of his tunes are like that. Like it just switch out of a sudden.
Yeah. But this one, I think that it felt a bit stronger for some reason. Like he usually has this switches from like, very fast to very slow and it's very sudden.
Yeah, that's
very
what I
strong
meant.
contrast, but
That's what I meant. Yeah, he switches.
But to be honest, I haven't listened to this recently, but I remember feeling like it's always a surprise because it's also almost like 9 minutes.
It's not that long though. 9 minutes. It's not like an entire symphony.
Yeah.
Which is like half an hour long. Anyway.
Around there.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendations. This is again. We're gonna probably put our list. Maybe Maybe not. Why should we? Should we?
What do you mean?
On our
Huh?
on
What's
our
happening?
on our
The blog?
blog. Yeah.
Yes. The song recommendations will be on the blog,
Will be on the blog.
which you can
But
find
the
us
the
at...
two truths and a lie? Probably not.
Nah.
You don't
Just
need.
re-listen to this again. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Click the play button. Anyway, yeah, our blog is Pianoforte Podcast .wordpress.com. Correct?
All small letters, no blanks,
I mean,
no
it
nothing in
doesn't-
between.
It actually doesn't really make a huge change if you write it with capital or not.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, if you have it with like a hyphen or underscore instead,
Oh, no hyphen, no underscores, but
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah.
we're simple. So that is the
Yes.
episode. This is an episode that is longer than usual, an hour, more than an hour, but
Okay.
it's
yeah.
fun. It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
That's why I was rushing a little bit in the end, but it's okay.
Oh, I
It's
see.
okay.
Okay.
Then we'll sign off. Goodbye.
And see you next time.